My first song is called Sebastian, which is a song for my nephew about the first time that I met him last year. That's because he's a baby. I haven't just been ignoring him for 30 years. Yeah, and I just held him like the way you do when you're terrified of holding kids, because you don't do it very often. Like, I just didn't move for 10 minutes, and he cried the whole time, and then he slept the rest of the time. So then I just got off. But the real reason I wrote the song is because my sister, his mum, it wasn't like the ideal circumstances going in. So I'll give you the context because no one involved is here. Just don't tell them that I talked about it when it's none of my business. And if you're filming, maybe just trim this bit off. Unfortunately, when she was heavily pregnant, the father left. And she was already a single parent and divorced, so obviously it was horrible for her. And there was a lot of like separation happening in our family anyway, so I just felt like it was like there was the camps everywhere, and everybody had an opinion, and it just wasn't as straightforward as going, isn't it going to be great when Hannah has this child? And then anyway, like, you know, I just remember my mum saying, you know, there's a little boy going to be here, and none of that is his fault. And anyway, sure enough, that's how it goes, you know. Everybody just couldn't wait then to get to love him and to forget what they were whinging about, kind of thing. That's why I wrote the song. Definitely time to play the song. It's called Sebastian. You might be crying, but I'm cramping up. Hey, melon man, I don't like it more than you. Holding you frozen till your lamp shut. To get some rest, I'll attest to us boring you with the whisper and the chatter. When you came along, it didn't matter, Sebastian. We love you now. Big sisters that don't let you down. I've got my own. Think about her more and more. She saved you both a space in this crowd. See what you like, what you want, what you're in it for. It ain't the gossip or the slander. 'Cause when you came along, it didn't matter, Sebastian. We love you now. We love you now. And we want our piece of the mainland. You want some peace on your beanbag. I see that. Little man, you've had a busy day. So for now, I'll be on my way. Don't let them tell you that it matters. You've seen the light, you know the answer, Sebastian. We love you now. Thank you. So I've got an album out and it's called Showing Up, Starting Again. You can get a little card off me if you want. You might remind you to give it a dig online, or I do actually have some CDs as well. If you want a CD for the car, maybe purchase one of them. But this is not on that album. In fact, none of these songs are. So it's too, I can't be bothered. I want to play these. And this one is called Shame. This is new. This is probably going to be the next single. 19, I was a real reptile, and I conquered with the shy boy smile. I made a girl feel so ashamed, I wished that I could go back. Tell her I was scared and immature, I was hooked on heavy hardcore porn. I hope it can excuse my serial abuse of other people's feelings. Should it drop it on you, man? You don't get to pay the fine. Give it back. That shame is mine. 26, I was a dickhead still. I could haven't heard this girl at will. She turned me down one time, so I went to bed with her friend. As for that, I was the toothless king. They got nothing, never mind, no strings. And 5 minutes later, safely on the pavement, see you when I see you. Should it drop it on your mind? You don't get to pay the fine, so give it back. That shame is mine. Lord knows that shame is mine. "29, I wasn't done just yet. Didn't know the meaning of respect. I had a girl 10 years younger, think I ruined her life. 31, I finally wore the other shoe. I saw hearts don't always break in two. Mine was dragged down, beat up, shat on, cleaned up, loved until the next time. And she was doing it right till she thought she could apologize. Told me give it back, but that shame is mine. All the shame is still mine. Thank you. Thanks. The first time I showed that song to Katie, she said, "Girls are horrible too, you know, sometimes." Which I guess was comforting. It's what you said. It was an interesting reaction. Anyway, speaking of Katie, this next song is called Dublin on My Mind, and it's about a trip that we had to Dublin. I think I'd like to welcome her back to the stage to sing some BVs. If you could give her a round of applause. Yeah, short trip to Dublin with the open mic we go to in Liverpool is in the Cavern pub on a Monday night. Check it out if you're ever there on a Monday. You'll never do better on a Monday. And anyway, we took like a sort of club trip and played some songs in the International Bar in Dublin, had a great time. But what it's really about is, he likes it, me and Katie were good friends when we went, and when we came back we were really, really good friends. That's what it's about. It's called Dublin on My Mind. Thanks for having me, and see you soon. in the River House Hotel corridor. I saw glorious dust falling through light. After the dream with the girl I've been waiting for, sure I thought I woke up, but did I die? Here she comes down the stairs in the morning. I gave her a kiss and I held her tight. Landed home long ago, but I'm still falling with Dublin on my mind. We were there with Luke Kelly on Sheriff Street. The whole traveling show, man, what a time. Yeah, I know what he sang of the fair city. He set my eyes on the girl from Merseyside. Here she comes down the stairs in the morning. I gave her a kiss and I held her tight. Landed home long ago, but I'm still falling with Dublin on my mind. Well, John Lennon was waiting on our return. I gave thanks to the club and Sparky Ray. I gave thanks to the Guinness that held my nerve. In the River House Hotel room when, well, there was no more to say. Here she comes down the stairs in the morning. I gave her a kiss and I held her tight. Ended up long ago, but I'm still falling with Dublin on my mind.
Sing along.
Yeah, you can sing one more line with us if you'd like to. Not you. I know you're singing.
Happy birthday to you, sing.
Here she comes down the stairs in the morning. I gave her a kiss and I held her tight. Oh, landed home long ago, but I'm still falling. I've got Dublin on my mind.
Whiskey jar, come on! Fuck you, hell. Oh, I'll turn that off. So, who in here thinks they're a lucky bastard? Well, some of you might have luckier lives than the rest of us, but I personally think you're all lucky bastards. Let's hear it one more time for Joe Mcadam! Come on! It's been another amazing night of incredible artists, incredible music, incredible original music, and a lot of people in here before, especially who've never been here before. It really means a lot that you stayed the course. I just want to, one more time, in fact, before I do that, let's hear it for the guys behind the bar who've done a fucking amazing job tonight. Thank you, Whiskey Jar team. Come on! they don't get paid enough, so let's give them a bigger cheer than that. Let's hear it. Go on. The Jamesons for their voice. We've already given a massive round of applause to all the musicians who played. Can we hear it for Bob, this guy here in the corner? Let's hear it for Bob. That's Bob. He's just amazing. That's Bob. There's a good chance that I might get up and play a song in a minute, because I think I promised somebody I would play a song by Pink Floyd, maybe? Pink Floyd. You might have some people join us on stage. If you, yeah, you're in. If you want to hang around for some weirdness and some madness, we've still got about 45 minutes left. But if you don't, that's absolutely fine. I recommend you do. I recommend you get a drink in and stay for the weird stuff. Thank you very much for being here tonight, Whiskey Jar. It's not over, but give me a fucking round of applause. Come on. I'm not used to mixing.
Wow.